Hey guys, welcome to my newest video for today, September 1st. This is my end of the month DVD Blu-ray 4K haul. Only got 4 DVDs, a lot of Blu-rays, and only one 4K. But I also want to show off what I got on our trip to Kelowna. I'm going to show those off first because I can. Because some of the stuff I got, the movies I got before we went to 2 different Walmarts, went to a couple of thrift stores, and went to the Sunrise Record there. Couldn't find anything I wanted, but books, CD, and vinyl wise, I did. So I'm just going to show off the CDs I found, because we went to one part of Kelowna we hadn't been to yet. It was near the beach, and they had shut it down because they had a car show going, like old cars and stuff like that. And I would look at the cars, but I wanted to go into shops. So I went into this one record store because I'm looking to get into the vinyls again, but it's only ones that I think I want to get on vinyl. Meaning the only ones I would kind of possibly rebuy are the Crow soundtrack, the Labyrinth soundtrack, and a couple others. But I found the CD soundtracks, and 2 of these I had when I was younger, and I got rid of them because I only liked 1 or 2 songs. The other one I don't think I had. I'm not 100% sure. And they were pretty damn good price. So the first one I got was Dangerous Minds. I mean, I had this on cassette, because I hadn't got a CD stereo system yet. Thank God my parents got me one for Christmas. But yeah, with people kind of showing old 90s movies again, and I'm like getting nostalgic for the music and soundtracks, so this was the first one. I'm gonna go in years that the soundtracks came out, and the next one was Practical Magic. This one I don't remember if I had or not, but I was like, I like a lot of the music on this, and I'm excited for the part 2, long overdue. And this one, I don't know why I got rid of it, and that is the Mission Impossible 2 soundtrack. I had this, and I don't know why I got rid of it, because I liked the Limp Bizkit song, like Metallica, Rob Zombie, Foo Fighters, Godsmack, all that, and I don't know why I got rid of it. That was on the Saturday, and the Sunday we went out to I found a flea market out there, and one of the first tables we stopped at had a whole bunch of vinyls, and I asked him about soundtracks, and he pointed it out to me, because like I said, soundtracks is mainly what I want to go for with the vinyls, but I don't want to pay brand new prices, because one of them I want, Labyrinth, I saw at Sunrise Records for $42, and I'm like, yeah, no. But I was going through it, and I found this, and I told my dad, there's no way in fucking hell I am leaving without this. Unless you were an 80s kid, you might not know this movie. I gotta back up so you guys can see it. White Knights. This movie came out in 1985. It has, I always pronounce his name wrong, but I will try, Mikhail Baryshnikov and Gregory Hines. The funny thing about this, my parents loved this movie, and they would watch it like quite a lot. I never watched the movie fully until I was like in my late teens, early 20s. But whenever they were watching it, they would always call me, because there was a scene where Baryshnikov dances in front of Helen Mirren. That's part of the dance. And no matter what time of day it is, it didn't matter if I had 10 friends over or not, I would tell them, shut up, I'm watching this scene. Only downer is it doesn't have the Say You, Say Me from Lionel Richie, but it does have the song from Phil Collins. But I was like $5. I'm not leaving without this, so that was a great find. As for the books, I had to get this full price at Chapters. They did have other editions, but the thing is, I'm almost 45. My eyes have not been the same. Like, I'll just grab one of these. Like, Kiss of the Damned. I used to be able to read all that without going like that far. I used to be going like this far. So my eyes are kind of going funky on me. I gotta go get them checked. So this particular book I wanted, because I read it a long time ago and I was kind of iffy on it, but I wanted to give it another shot. And that, of course, is the Gothic classic of Frankenstein. And there you can see the letters are pretty damn big. And the other one, the one with the really cool cover, the letters were like so small. And I was like, I can't fucking read that. So, but I'm happy to finally have this, because I'm going to be from now until November 1st probably. I'm going to be reading a lot of scary books, horror books and that. Some that I've read, like I've read this, I've read Dracula, and like the Anne Rice novels, but there's a lot I haven't read. So, and these two I'm just going to show because I did a Amazon order, because we have up here in Canada called Receipt Jar, where you scan your receipt and you get points. Do I think anything over $100 you should get about 50 points, not a measly 20. But I put enough in that I got 9,500 points, so I get a $50 Amazon card. And so I picked up these two with that order. I will show the other two, because I decided to instead of buying two things, I bought four and paid $53. I know, but I was like, I want these four particular things, and fuck it. This one is, I haven't read, and that is Dracul by D.K. You can see his name. I can't pronounce it, but he is like, I think, the great grandnephew of Bram Stoker. I think. I'm not 100% sure. But who cares? I've read the other book he's done called Dracula the Undead, which is basically a sequel to Dracula. And I wish I would have bought it, because now it's like kind of out of print and you got to get it through, got to get it used, which I'm okay with. I have no problem getting used books. And the other one was Guillermo del Toro's The Fall, because I've read the Strain trilogy, but I never owned it. Now I own it. So this was the last one. Okay, now on to the movies. So the first one I got at the Sunrise Records out in Guildford. Sorry guys. I was kind of hoping this heat wave was gone, but unfortunately it's not. And I was looking through the Scream Factory section and nearly shit a brick, because I found The Mask of the Red Death. I've never seen this one, but I've wanted to. And it was like $15 more on Amazon. Like, it was pricey, $32. But I've always said this in the video, I'm at the point now where I don't care. Like, DVD, Blu-ray, blah, blah, blah. But it's also at the point now where I gotta kind of stop caring about the price. But if it's an outrageous price, yeah. But I can't wait to check this out during my horror marathon. Put that right there. And I found this at our Sunrise Records, and half the time the prices has been between $39 and $40, and I was like, oh, I have to get it. I've only watched the first couple of episodes. I'm terrible with TV shows. Even Doctor Who, I did not watch the newest season at all, like the last 2 seasons or whatever. I haven't watched them at all. I don't know why. It's easy because they're on fucking Disney Plus. For how long? I don't know. I will get the season on Blu-ray, but the only show I seem to be extremely consistent with is anything to do with Star Trek, hence Strange New Worlds. But I did watch the first couple episodes of this. I really loved it, but it was always high priced. It went down to $22, and I got The Equalizer season 1. Love the movies with Denzel Washington. I did like the couple episodes I watched of this, and I do have the old 80s one. I don't remember I think it's Edward something. He was the guy in The Wicker Man, and he was also in Hot Fuzz. But yeah, I love Queen Latifah. I think she's awesome. So, and then I got, did I get both of these? Yeah, I went down to our Walmart, and like I said, I have a 4K in my bedroom. I'm not gonna unhook it every time my dad wants to watch a movie, I have on 4K. I'm not doing that. So there's sometimes I'm okay with sacrificing getting the normal Blu-ray. And one movie he particularly loved was The Accountant 2. We both saw this in the theater back in April. Both loved it. And the funny thing is, we both watched, I don't know why my hair is sticking on that. We both watched the first film for the first time New Year's Eve of last year, 2024. And then I was going to get this on 4K, but then when I found this and realized it was the same price as the 4K, I just said screw it. And it's the 2 movie collection of How to Train Your Dragon, both the animated and live action. I did have this on Blu-ray. I watched it once. I loved it. I gave it an 8 out of 10, but then it was the same thing. I didn't pick it up after like 10 years. So I got rid of it. But this way, I can rewatch it again. And these 2 were my last 2 that I ordered before we left for Kelowna for almost a week. Now, this one I kept renting from the library to watch for my horror marathon or any other time. Never did it. And now it's not available at my library anymore. So I said, fuck it. I probably will like it because I'm a huge fan of Guillermo del Toro. And that I just realized what the spine is. I will not say it because that's like my one weird superstition. That is the Criterion Collection of The Devil's Backbone. I don't know if you can see the number. You can't see the number. Maybe you can now. Think The Omen and there's your answer. I will not say that. That's the only weird superstition I have, but I mean, I was like, fuck it, I might as well buy it. So, and the other one, it's not a movie I particularly like, but I was like, I have to keep watching it on Tubi. So, and it went down in price. So I got the Arrow edition and not the kind of book set, unfortunately, of Hills Have Eyes 2, the Wes Craven one. Okay, and these 2 arrived from eBay. This is when we came home. This is on Tubi, and I liked it when I watched it last year. And that is Dark Shadows and Beyond, the Jonathan Freed story. I think I'm saying his name right. I don't know. But yeah, I like the horror documentaries. As some of you know, I've been watching them since July, because I did not want to go through the thing of trying to watch them from September 1st to the 21st. Another one, I know it's on Tubi, but I mean, it was actually cheap. So, and also directed by, well, this wasn't directed by Dan Curtis, but Dan Curtis created Dark Shadows. And he directed Dracula with Jack Palance, which is a weird choice for Dracula. And this came out in, I don't know, it's not telling me, so I know 1970 something. I don't know if he did this before Night Stalker, but we'll see. Okay, here is a funny thing. Last Monday night, like around sorry guys, got an itch on my foot. Around 9, we did a Walmart junk food run, because we haven't had anything in our house for a while. Now we do, thank God. And we were walking around. I go, Dad, I just want to check entertainment section before we go. He's like, okay. And then I nearly had an aneurysm because they put this out basically almost 8-9 hours early, both films. So I didn't care that they weren't on 4K. I was just like, they put them out basically Monday night and they're supposed to come out Tuesday morning. And the first one was Karate Kid Legends, and the next one was the live action of Lilo and Stitch. So these 2 I wanted to go see in the theater, particularly this one because I grew up with the Karate Kid franchise. But like I said, I say that and like, what have I bought? But to go to the movies, I have to be very selective with what I really want to see and spend the money on, because, you know, it's expensive to even go to the movies now. But I'm so mad I didn't get to see this. And yet the funny thing is, both Lilo and Stitch and How to Train Your Dragon are still playing in the theaters. But we shall see. Like, I was like, because they were 2 I wanted to get on 4K, but I was like, it'll save me from having to come down tomorrow. So thank you, Walmart, for putting these out a little bit early. And this was part of the order I got with my books. This one I've been eyeing for quite a while, but it was kind of high priced. It's part of the Kino Labra line. and it dropped down to $16.99, and it is called House of the Long Shadows. You get Vincent Price, Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing, and John Carradine in the same movie. And I cannot pronounce the last name, but he's Lucy and Desi's son from I Love Lucy, but real life son. So I don't know if this is a Hammer film or not, but considering the star power in this, I want to check it out. And this is part of the Christopher Lee Dracula Hammer films, even though from what I can tell he's not in this, but Peter Cushing is, and that is The Legend of the Seven Golden Vampires. Why is all this stuff coming off now? So can't wait to check this out during the marathon. Now this is the only 4K I got for the month, and I was hemming and hawing, and I said, yeah, I want this one, I don't want the other one. I might get some shit for that, but I like the one movie. I love this, and that is the Arrow Video 4K of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. I flipped the cover art for that because I like that poster. Like, there's nothing wrong with this, I just prefer that. But for the beginning, I like it, but do I like it enough to spend $65 on it? Not really. This went down to $55, so I grabbed it. But it is one of my favorite horror film remakes. I think it would be my third favorite because I always go back and forth between House on Haunted Hill and Maniac. But this is one of the best horror movie remakes. And this one I got from Amazon. This one was pricey. I didn't get the special edition with the slip cover. I tried, but it didn't work. And I know it's on Shudder, but like, someone actually, when I posted I was watching, excuse the goldfish, Dark Shadows, they're like, you know, it's on Tubi. I really wanted to, I should have said, yeah, taken a picture of all my fucking shelves and say, yeah, half of this is on streaming. Guess what? I fucking own it. And it's actually one of my favorite documentaries, and it's called Sharksploitation. Really good documentary about shark films. It covers everything from ones that came out before Jaws all the way up to, I think, the Meg. I don't know if it said anything, I can't remember if it said anything more, but I mean, they had some really good reviews, interviews like with Roger Corman and Joe Dante, because they bring up Piranha, because they bring up the knockoffs, and then they bring out the Sharknado, which was cool. But yeah, if you don't have this, I definitely recommend this one. And this one I got from Sunrise Records not too long ago, and I know these are all on Blu-ray or 4K. I don't know if one of them is on 4K or not, but they are, I think one is like $30 for the Blu-ray, and I don't know what the prices of the other one are. So when you see the price of what I'll just cover it for a minute. And it's a 4-film cult film of The Funhouse, Phantasm 2, and The Serpent and the Rainbow. These two I have on Blu-ray. These two I did not. I did not care for this one, but I wanted to give it another shot because I'm a big fan of Tobe Hooper. I wanted to give this movie another shot, but did I want to pay the almost $30 for the Blu-ray? No. I think it's on 4K. I'm not sure, but this was the price. $10. So I was like, ugh. Now this arrived from Amazon. I've wanted to get into the show for years, but to get this set, it was like almost running to $100. And it went down to 68, so I decided to finally bite the bullet and grab it. I know there's a lot. I grew up with the two actors. One of them is famous for one series he was on later, from 2005 till the time of his unfortunate passing, I think in 2023. Never watched that show, but he was in one film I would watch over and over and over again. Same as with the other actor in this movie. The movies were The Watcher in the Woods and Superman 3. That was Ducky, David McCallum, and Robert Vaughn. I picked up the complete series of the original Man from U.N.C.L.E. I don't know if there's a reboot series or not. Did have the movie. I had it for like 10 years, never watched it, so I got rid of it. Even though I am a fan of Henry Cavill, the other guy, I don't know. Never watched anything with him, and I heard some pretty shady things about him, so yeah, got this. So I grew up watching these two from childhood because David McCallum was the dad in Watch in the Woods, and of course he was kind of him and Richard Pryor basically shared the bad guy position in Superman 3. And this man, I've only ever watched one movie with him, and that of course is blanking. North by Northwest. My brain's a little slow, like I want to say it and then you know when your mouth works faster than your brain. I am one of those people, but I can't wait to check this out. I might start watching it this month up until the marathon, but we shall see. Okay guys, that is it. That is everything I've gotten from my last video. Let me know which ones you like, which ones you don't like. Let me know what you guys think of like Lilo and Stitch and the two Hammer movies. I'm pretty sure House of Long Shadows is a Hammer film, but I'm not 100% sure. Also, we are almost at the wonderful time of the year, the horror marathon. So one thing I plan to do, I want to try to do it in one video, but I really can't see me doing that because you guys know I live in a small room. Like, everything out there, it's mine. I mean, but this is my room. This has my stuff. And that's the movie collection. Or just the horror movies and horror... My nose. My horror TV shows. And also, you probably can't see it, but in the back there are more movies, so I have to take them out one by one and place them someplace else. So I might, one video that would just probably take me even 2 hours. Like I know my friend Justin, Ryan 1988, did his overview and it took him an hour, but he doesn't have shit in his way and doesn't have like back to back. So I might spread it out for over the couple of days. I don't know when I'm gonna start the first one, but hopefully soon. I just have to remove all the pops and figurines I have on my DVDs, but we shall see. So yeah guys, hopefully that starts in the next couple of days. I'm not sure, but yep, can't wait for the horror. I've been itching for the horror marathon to start. It's ridiculous, but whatever. And I'm so looking forward to going to see The Conjuring Last Rites this weekend. So happy for that. Okay guys, until my next video, whenever that should be, hopefully in a couple of days, I hope you all have a great day, watch a shitload of movies, and of course, as always, like, comment, please subscribe, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye guys.